Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new day of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. Now, it's been quite a bit since I've touched this game, to be honest. I think we did like an episode a couple days ago, but other than that, it has been a long time so far or so long that I'm just like, man, if we don't start playing this game, we won't even make it to Dawn Trail before the next expansion comes out, because we are still working on Endwalker. At least, you know, I think we're on, what is it, 6? Is Dawnwalker 6.0? I think so. No, Dawnwalker's 7.0 and above. I think we're at 6.3. So, like, we finished the main story of Endwalker, but you know, the after stuff. So I figured, let's actually make some progress on this, or else we're never going to catch up. Let's see, a cold reunion. By all accounts, Azdaja is Golbez's prisoner, yet she was in the source. It could be that she managed to escape from the void, if only for a fleeting moment. But that is mere conjecture. If we want the truth, then we must go and find it. Come, let's make for Tertium. Friends are waiting. Back to mispronouncing everything. Cool, they teleported me. I didn't have to spend the money. Oh, this is, what's this? Yeah, this is, Garlemald. Yeah, I remember coming down here.
Any moment now.
Ooh, voice dialogue, nice.
My friends, 'tis good to see you again.
Oh, it's the twins. It's been a while, Alphino. And I forget her name.
And you. I was worried that the cold wouldn't agree with you.
Alizé,
but
right?
you're both looking quite well.
You get used to it.
Yep.
It helps that there's no shortage of fuel and heaters like before.
Glad to hear it. Have you been working in Garlemald all this time?
No, that's right. We left them here.
We have. Though the worst is behind them, the people still have a long road ahead. With the nation in ruins and the leadership void yet to be filled, there remains a lack of direction, a pervasive sense of aimlessness and worry.
Still, everyone wants to make things better. And we're here to help. A lot of Garleans wanted nothing to do with us, but they're starting to come round. Slowly, but surely.
I don't know why they added this. It really makes no difference. It would be cool if you could put in your own text and they had, like, incorporated AI. Sure, whatever.
You're too kind. But it's thanks to the cooperation of like-minded souls that we've been able to make any progress. The allied nations continue to send supplies, which allow us to meet basic needs such as food and shelter. Meanwhile, Euless and a number of soldiers have begun a restoration initiative, with more and more volunteers joining by the day.
Like Alphino said, they've got a long road ahead of them. But we'll get there together, one step at a time. But enough about events here. What brings you to us? And with new company besides?
This may take rather a long time to explain, but bear with me.
No, don't go to cutscene. Explain it for me. I don't remember.
The 13th. After traveling to the edge of existence, I thought you'd keep your escapades closer to home for a while. But I suppose there's no stopping you. Not that I'm one to talk, of course.
The heart of an adventurer cannot be denied.
You could have at least invited me too. Surely there was room enough for me and Grahar in the Undersea Vault.
I thought you were busy.
I know, I know. I only meant to tease. Mostly. But on a more serious note, are we sure it's wise to keep Xenos' former avatar around? I understand how you came to work together, but nevertheless,
A little rude with her just standing right
You're
there.
right to be cautious. I'm a void sent, after all. But do not conflate me with Xenos. To recall my time in his service, it angers me.
is that so? I think we'll get along just fine, you and I.
Well, that was quick.
Now that we are all caught up, to the matter at hand. As we were about to resume our search in the void, I felt the presence of my sister Ashdaya in the source. Somewhere in the far north, perhaps even here in Galdemald. If you have seen or heard anything out of the ordinary, I must know.
As a matter of fact, we may have. In recent days, we have had Telesakine that occasionally manifest, but ones possessed of considerable power.
You think they might have been summoned? By whom?
We're not sure. But as Eulus reminded us, practitioners of a certain traditional Garlean art rely upon void-sent servants. The very same I believe you have mastered. While there are no known Reapers left in Garlemald, we can't rule out the possibility that some are working in secret.
To summon not one, but several powerful Voidsent is no small feat. But if Ashdaya was indeed called from the void...
Then it is likely the same party is responsible.
More primal
Alternatively,
summons.
the etheric confluence at the Tower of Babel may have triggered an expansion of natural fissures one could use to cross over. But I think that improbable, if not impossible.
And we must assume these events have indeed been orchestrated.
Well, summoned or no, we've been trying to track them to their origin. It's the mountains to the east, we think.
Can you guide us there?
I would, but the terrain is too difficult to traverse on foot. Nor is flying an option due to the winds.
Too much ground to cover in any case. Is there no way to narrow it down?
There is one place we thought to look first. An isolated village rumored to have once been home to a Reaper Order.
That would indeed make an excellent start. Though the question of how to get there remains.
Eulus may be of assistance. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass and consult him.
not gonna teleport me there. Okay, let's see. Can I just teleport myself there? I sure can. How would you name your camp Broken Glass? Oh well. Oh, Divinius, what a welcome surprise. And I see you're traveling with a large crew as usual. Not to suggest that's an inconvenience for us, we'd be happy to share our supplies with you and your allies, should you require any. Apologies if we interrupt, Julius, but there is a matter we wish to discuss. We've just finished our routine briefing, so you've come at a good time. Is this about the Void Scent? It is. From what we can discern, they're coming from the mountains to the east. Practitioners of the Reaper arts once lived in that area, did they not? Yes, they had a village there in the Lapis Manilis current. A scythe-wielding forge packed with void scent, and took to battle with the beings at their side. For a time they played an invaluable role in our military. With the advent of Magitech, okay, let me turn this off. And when some were unmasked as insurrectionists, the order was outlawed and the village is believed to be long abandoned. Speaking of their art, it would seem you've picked it up. Who was it that taught it to you? Well, I suppose it's neither here nor there now. My sister has been taken captive by Void Scent. I sense her presence in this land and have come in search of her. If Void Scent have been sighted here, then I believe there is a connection. We should like to investigate these caverns you mentioned, but Alphanud tells us they're not easily reached. I'm afraid so. Deep snow and tumultuous winds rule out walking and flying. If you want to get anywhere, you're going to need a Magitech snowcraft. Alas, the last remaining functional one we had has broken down. Should still be over in Cerulia Ignis, where it was abandoned. Is there anyone who can fix it? Perhaps the former engineers at Tapper's Den. Their duty included transporting cerulean tanks to Juturna Platform G using the snowcraft. I expect they had to maintain a few over the years. That's worth looking into, I'd say. In the course of delivering provisions, I've come to know the people there quite well. If they can help us, I'm sure they will. May I ask you to accompany her? Given the presence of Void Scent, it's best that we avoid traveling alone. In the meantime, will you not tell me more about the mountain? I'd like to learn as much as I can before commencing our search in the earnest. Come with me, I'll introduce you to someone who's well versed in the local geography. Laze, was it? I wish to speak with you. In that case, why don't you come with us to Tapper's Den? We can chat on the way. Speak with Alize. Okay. Oh, that's right. We got the art. I think this was for pre-ordering Dawn Trail. Something like that. Oh, nice. Get the battle music of one of the later Final Fantasies. I can't remember. Final Fantasy 8? Sure, actually, I can't remember.
What was it you wished to talk about?
Why do you help these people? What is it that you stand to gain?
I'm sorry?
You don't act on behalf of a higher power, nor are you bound by a contract. In spite of this, you help them. Why?
And there I thought it was something serious. I help them because I want to. Because it's the right thing to do.
But what do you stand to gain? You didn't answer the question.
Didn't I? I followed my heart. What I got out of it came after. Was there anything else? If not, let's keep moving.
Right. To act not out of obligation or in pursuit of gain. To simply live. And they survive like this.
We should get back to it, but before we do, are you alright, Zero? Did I say something that confused or upset you? No, I'm simply trying to understand your perspective. If you wish to continue, I'm ready and able. Well, that's a relief. This isn't the sort of place you want to mull over things. It's not much further to Tapper's Den. I doubt we'll have much trouble finding an engineer when we arrive. So let's speak with the first one we spot. You know, maybe it's an older Final Fantasy with this music. I don't know, they kind of sound the same sometimes. Kind of hard to pinpoint which one it is. Wait, I know you. You're the one who roughed up the guards. After you left, your contingent friends came along. Our lives are a lot easier now thanks to them. They understood our plight and offered to help, whether we wanted to stay here or return home. For that, we're truly grateful. We're grateful to you too, Alisaie. The trip across the lake is hardly pleasant, but you make it all the same to bring us provisions. No, don't mention it. We're just glad we can help. That said, we're actually hoping to ask a favor of you today. We need a Magitech snowcraft repaired, the one abandoned in Cerulean. Ignis? We were told you might be up to the task. So you want to ride the mammoth. That's what we took to calling the crafts on account of their size. As often as I use them on rigs, I know a thing or two about their maintenance. I'll see if I can get your mammoth roaring again. It's the least I can do to repay your kindness. Wonderful. Please come with us back to Camp Broken Glass and we'll take it from there. So far so good. Vinius, let's be on our way. Okay. Let's just teleport back. Not to waste our time. Welcome back. I presume this is the engineer who will help us with the craft. I'll do everything I can to get her up and running again, but I doubt I'll be able to do so quickly, at least on my own. The mammoth is big and so are its parts. Some strong backs should make the work go faster. You have ours. You've finished learning about the mountain, I take it? Ah, we have a solid grasp of that area, as well as the site of the snowcraft. My back is perhaps not as strong as some, but I should be glad to stand guard for void scent and other unruly wildlife. Much obliged, miss. Then let's all head over to the mammoth and assess what needs fixing. Alright, another quest done. Just kind of a much more boring talking quest, but you know, done nonetheless. They have matters here well in hand, which means we can resume our duties. Would you care to assist us, Divinius? Not really. How about you, Zero? I will assist you as well as payment for answering my question. It's hardly something that demands payment, but I'd be glad for your contribution nonetheless. 50,000 experience, probably nothing. I think I need, what, like 20,000? Or I mean 20 million? 17. It'll get up to 20 for sure. Oh yeah, I think they recently added, not recently, I guess recently in my story, the Unending Codex. I think it was the end of 6.0, end of Endwalker. Let's see, Kindled Spirit. Yeah, I'm sure we'll start getting a lot more experience when we go into Dawntrail. My thanks again for agreeing to help. The Ilsabard contingent brings in shipments of food, medicine, and other necessities by airship. We have yet to deliver a share of supplies to Tertium, and I would appreciate if one of you could assist us with that task today. I'll do it. Well, Divinius, it looks like you're with me, then. Void scent sightings have been increasing by the day, which is why I had a mind to go out and patrol the Eblon Rime, shall we? Finally some combat. Not that I've bought anything. I mean, it's going to be just easy, basic enemies, and we're 4 levels ahead of what we're even supposed to be, but we are playing as a mage. My rotation is going to be trash. I already know that. I guess we could level up the Dragoon. I think we're gonna get this to 100 first. I always like mained Dragoon. So, but you know, I like having the Black Mage, like those massive damage crits. Void scent were spotted here not long ago. Considering the proximity to Camp Broken Glass, everyone is understandably concerned. But hopefully not for much longer. Follow this road eastward, and I'll have a look to the north. If you should encounter any void scent, I won't begrudge you for dispatching them without me. You know, I know that some mount. I mean, I know that mounts have. There's like a fast speed and like a faster speed, or a normal speed for the mount and a faster speed. I don't think there's like different speed for different mounts, but it's so weird. Like the animation on some of the mounts makes them feel slow. I think this one. Let me see if I can. Where is it? Damn it! I don't know my buttons. No, not J. Nope, not that either. P? P. Yeah, that's it. General, maybe. Where's my mounts? I want the roulette. I thought they were here somewhere. They move things around. Mount guide. I guess there's one there. I thought there was one in here somewhere. Maybe I'm just missing it, but this one. I think it's this one, right? No, not this one. I think it was, yeah, this one, I think. Just feels so slow. I don't know, is it just me? It just feels slower than the other ones. I don't know. Why are the destinations different? One of them's probably got no enemies. Wait, why can't I? Oh. But you can't start off with lightning anymore? That's weird. Simple enough. Oh, hey there, buddy. Get that guy with the Xenoglossy. Ooh, one shot. Damn. Yeah, we're a little over leveled, if I have to say anything. Is this destination just going to be empty? That's interesting. That is something new, if I'm correct in my assessment. Usually the destinations that you had to check, you didn't know if there were going to be enemies there or not. But it seems like they made a distinction where these are not... Yeah, there's not going to be any enemies here. I kind of don't like that. Kind of like, then why, like, if I already know that there's not going to be any enemies there, kind of makes me feel stupid for checking it. I gotta find her. I guess I'm gonna have to help her out. No, she took him out. Or is it still alive? Oh no, it's dead. Pretty beefy void scent, to be honest. But why is it always got to be spiders? What is it with these games and
All
spiders?
finished, are we? The cold doesn't let up out here, does it? They've the means to keep everyone warm at Camp Broken Glass and Tertium.
Tertium.
But the measures are still only temporary. Subsisting on charity. Dreading the day the sympathy of others is exhausted. It's no way to live. They need lasting safety and security. Though things will never be as they once were. If we can restore a modicum of normalcy to their lives, maybe that will be enough for them to move forward. If we're to achieve that, we have to work harder. I have to work harder.
Let's see, you're doing your best. Anyone can see that. Just try not to overdo it. I know, whatever. Pick the first one.
Oh? Lest you misunderstand, I wasn't fishing for a compliment. As I said, I'm doing this because I want to. Still, I appreciate your support. Well, our work here is done. We should be heading back. I hope Alphino and Zero haven't gotten into any trouble.
She's probably asking him weird questions.
How awful it must have been to serve as Xenos' avatar. To not only suffer him, but so much else. She's a fighter, all right. Like you and me.
Meanwhile, at Tertium, this would seem like the best place to have a camp and have everybody in here.
Thank you, miss. Thank you. This feels strangely familiar.
Good cheese right there. Look at that. You got some cheese, got some bread, and some fruit.
Excuse me, Alphino. My wife, she's come down with a high fever. Do you think you could take a look at her?
All you need is a little bit of water. I mean, I guess you got a bunch of snow outside. Water's probably not that big an issue.
Give me a moment. Zero, may I leave the rest here to you?
Fine by me.
Thank you again for your help. Zero, was it? I take it you're one of Alphino's comrades?
I suppose you can say that, in a way.
Comrade? We've entered into a cooperative pact, if that's what you mean.
Pact? No, nothing so formal. What I mean is, you must know each other well. Be on good terms, enjoy each other's company, that sort of thing.
Then no, he's not my comrade. I have none. Nor will I ever, I think.
Oh,
That's wild. Just throwing her into these random
Did
situations,
I
knowing
say something odd?
like nobody knows her situation. And it's just funny, like bringing her along.
no, not at all. On the contrary, it makes sense. When Alphino and the contingent first arrived, we rejected them out of hand. Whatever they may have claimed, they were the enemy. Savages with their savage ways. To accept their help was to admit defeat.
I think that's always going to be true. To accept their help is to admit defeat. Didn't need their help, you wouldn't. I mean, didn't lose, you wouldn't need their help.
But no matter how poorly we treated them, they didn't turn their backs on us. They stayed and listened. That's just the kind of people they are. Makes sense they'd get along with someone like you who tries to push others away.
Get along. I'm upholding my part of the bargain. There's nothing more to it than that.
If you say so. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten why I came. Are you hungry? We all get rations, and considering the work you're doing, you're as good as one of us.
I am running low on ether. Very well.
Azim Steppe-style dumplings. Butz, they call them. Never had a dumpling? It's like the kind of bread stuffed with a filling. Meat or vegetables usually, that you bake or steam. We have our own recipes in Garlemald too. My mother liked to make them. My brother and sister always fought over the jam-filled ones. Just think of it as bread, alright?
That does look delicious.
I should warn you though, they're spicy. Helps them keep longer, I assume. Too much for the children to handle though.
Probably really nice when it's freezing outside too. I've never lived in like super cold climates. I've never like seen the effect of just being super cold, needing some spices. Probably an interesting feeling.
Interesting.
Interesting good, or interesting...
I don't know much about taste. Not anymore. But I do feel a sensation in my mouth.
Is that a bad thing?
Not necessarily.
That's enough for me. I've heard it said that spices are more akin to fire than flavors. Perhaps that makes them easier to understand.
Oh, Eulus, getting acquainted with Zero, are we?
I suppose I am.
No harm in that. Acquaint away.
Ah, everyone is here. Excellent. Thank you all for your hard work. I've just finished up myself. Shall we go and find Estinian?
Alphino! Alize!
Oh, nice. Another quest done. I'll just take the money. Although actually we should be using this experience bonus. I probably have some food with experience bonus. I forgot about it. 3% can be quite a bit. We do have some earrings, but I don't think... Yeah, they're not going to help us above level 90. I believe it's only for, like, less... Up to 90, I think. Let me see if I have a job that I can check. Warrior. Yeah. 30% when 90 and below. Oh, so even for level... Wait, when 90 and below. So that means even at level 90 you get that 30%. So that first level is nice. Interesting. Gotta get back to my warrior at some point. Not much of a tank, but you know, the warrior's pretty fun. Got a little bored with the paladin, I must admit. Unforeseen bargain. This distressed soldier has ill tidings to share with you. Forgive me the interruption, but I come with grave news. A horde of Void Scent are approaching from the mountain to the east. Their numbers are beyond anything we've ever seen. What? But Y'shtola and the others. Anyone outside Terium? I forgot how they pronounce it already. Is in danger. We must find and bring them all here at once. And we count on your aid, Zero. I've already settled the debt for my question. I'm not obligated to help. What's more, death in this world is absolute. You asked me to put my life on the line. Without suitable payment, I will do no such thing. That's fair. What do we have to offer that might be enough? You're right, Zero. You're not obligated to help, and I wouldn't presume otherwise. Needless, we are in need. Assuming the buzz I gave you is worth anything, would you at least be willing to stand watch at this encampment? That way more of us will be able to go out and see the people to safety. Very well. Unless we come under attack, I'll do no more than stand watch. What's the point of that? I dare say Teritium will be safe enough with Zero here. Let's go and find Y'shtola and the others and assist with the evacuation. Gotta say I like Zero. She really putting things into perspective here. Not like how a normal person would act. Nope, little combat event. Teritium will be fine. Euless and his people have weathered far worse. We must make haste to the snowcraft, where our friends and the engineers should be. Given their position, they may soon find themselves at the mercy of the Voidsent. If it comes to it, we must be prepared for battle. I'm ready, don't you worry. How about you, Divinius? Upon departing Terradium, I feel like I'm saying that like 10 different ways every time it comes up. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended that you set aside efficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Oh, it's a long cutscene. In addition, you'll be required to participate in battle. Your progress will be saved at certain points. In the event that you are defeated, you will be able to try again from the most recent of these. Please note that if you enter battles associated with other quests or log out from the game, this progress will be lost. 630 and below. Item level. What am I at? 647? Okay, we're above it anyways. So, whatever. That's some, wonder what we're noticing. Something to do with Zero? You're not gonna help out?
Report.
Oh, voice dialogue. It's gonna
Lost
be big.
contact. When? Voidsent. I'd bet my life on it. Understood. I'll investigate at once. A unit transporting supplies has gone silent en route to Broken Glass. I will go and search for it. Stay here and keep watch, but be ready to answer my call.
If it was Voidsent, you'd be a fool to go alone. They'll find you before you find your men, and then they'll devour you as well.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I don't stand a chance, but I can't just abandon them.
So edgy.
I can't repay you for the bread if you're dead. I'll go.
What? No! I couldn't possibly ask you to do that.
I'm far better suited to dealing with Voidsent. It makes sense. Or do you mean to say you'd rather I stay here because you can't protect this place on your own?
Ouch. Burn. I'm telling you, man. She's a little rough around the edges, but you know, she's a great character.
Fine. Just don't do anything stupid. Promise me.
Ooh, I wonder if we're gonna gain control of her. Does happen from time to time.
Damn these demons!
Nasty looking demons.
Return to the camp. Now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Kindred, why do you interfere?
Have they always been able to talk?
Ah, of course. You sold your soul to feed.
Bro didn't even put up much of a chance, all that shit talk.
I have taken bread, but my soul is forever mine.
I haven't played my Reaper in a while, so I don't know the. I'm sure it's a way simple down version. Let's see. Probably 1, 2. Infernal Slice. Well, whatever, we'll just figure it out.
A deal is a deal.
Oh, they don't even have you switching to different
I cannot let you
keys?
pass.
Oh, wow. They really dumbed it down. It sucks. We couldn't even expect people to push 3 different buttons.
More.
Let's see what this does. 5. I wonder if this is like, I can't check the stats of this character. I'm curious if she's the same level as me. I wish I had these kind of moves. I mean, I think I have some of these moves as a Reaper. But this one doesn't. Immune. What the hell's this? The boss? Doesn't look good. What is that? Can I kill this? Not stay anywhere near there. I'm actually taking a lot of damage. Oh, that's right. I forgot I had that heal. Damn it. Probably should have done it sooner. You tell me I did that way too early. Oh, I need to do the healing with this move right here. Yeah, that's what I should have been doing with it. Oh well. So if I don't die after talking all that shit. Let's just do it now. Get what little healing I can in. Not wait for the AoE. Oh my god, you gotta kidding me.
Not good.
Someone come and help me? Now you're mine. It'd be funny if I come and help her. I'm not even controlling myself. Oh, he's probably gonna come in and help me, I imagine. Down to 1 HP. Yeah, I figured that was designed that way.
How? How big must the gate be for their light to come through? Is this it then? Just like that time. When light still shone upon the world. When the Contra Memoria still raged.
Is that her? Oh, it is. She looks so different without the hat.
Stand aside if you value your life.
And the
We're
scythe,
only
I
after
suppose.
women and wine. Darkness can take the rest.
They don't think she's even a woman.
You're not taking another step towards that village.
Stupid girl. You were warned.
Oh, is this where she ended up dying? 3 against 1. These people didn't even think they could take her. They needed to buff themselves with whatever the hell that is. The retank.
And now we can get back to our business.
Get up, damn you! Too weak. I need help. Someone, please.
The same mistakes, the same ends. Again and again. What should I? What could I have done?
Well, somebody must have helped her last time. Well, she just got up on her own accord, somehow.
What?
No, maybe we're gonna see that.
Who?
Oh no, it's hey, it's me. That's so cool. I think it's me, right?
You. What are you doing here?
Y'shtola and Estinian had matters well in hand, so we went where we were needed.
Can you stand?
All right. I will let it burn. This fire in my breast. Let it burn and rage and guide. You did well to find me out here.
We have Eulus to thank for that. He was quite worried when he called.
No. If it was not for you and the others, I...
Well, you saved 2 people, that's for sure.
Well, let's not fuss over details. We should return to Tertium. Can you make it that far?
Tertium. I'm sure I'm gonna forget immediately.
I think so.
Zero, are you all right?
Well enough. No void scent struck here, did they?
No, and there weren't any more casualties thanks to you.
Oh. What are you doing?
You'll have no debts to repay, if that's what you're worried about. If anything, I owe you a week's worth of boots.